This video is for men only. That's right, guys. This is not for the females. So if you are a man, then sit down, relax, and watch this video, because today I will teach you one of the most important lessons that you need to know about women. And this lesson could save your life. It could make you lose everything that you have. I am talking about the female psyche, guys. Their way of thinking. If you understand what goes on in a woman's mind, then you will become her ultimate leader and conqueror. But if you don't understand how the female mind works, then you will end up being nothing more than a stepping stone for her, and she will destroy you without even breaking a sweat. Let me tell you something, guys. There is no other creature on this planet with a more powerful mind than a woman. Their minds are like a spider web. They are always spinning webs to trap men. And trust me when I say this, they are very good at what they do. You see, every man who has ever lived on this planet has been tricked by these webs at some point in his life. Even the smartest man can be caught off guard by these webs. And let me tell you another thing, guys. Women don't just spin these webs to catch prey, but they also use them to protect themselves. A woman's mind is very complex, and it's a dangerous place for anyone who doesn't know what they are getting themselves into. Once you step into that web, there is no turning back. It's either you get trapped forever, or you die trying to escape. You see, the female mind is like a maze. It has twists and turns that even the most intelligent man can get lost in. The best way to survive in this maze is to understand how it works. That is why you need to pay close attention to what I am about to tell you. Women are very emotional creatures, and their emotions can change like the weather. One minute they are happy, and the next minute they are sad or angry. You never know what to expect from them. And that is why it is so important to be able to read their emotions. If you can do that, then you will be able to stay one step ahead of them. But if you fail to read their emotions, then you will end up making mistakes that will cost you dearly. For example, if a woman is happy, then you should be careful because she may be planning something. If she is sad, then you need to be extra careful because she is vulnerable and might lash out. If she is angry, then you need to stay away from her because she is like a viper ready to strike. Only fools try to reason with a woman when she is angry. You see, women use their emotions as weapons. They can turn on you in a heartbeat if they feel that you are a threat to them. That is why it is so important to be aware of their emotions at all times. Always be prepared for anything. Now let's talk about female intuition. This is one of the most powerful things about them, but it is also one of the most misunderstood. Women's intuition is like a sixth sense. They can feel things that other people can't. They can sense danger before it happens, and they can also tell when a man is lying to them. Some men try to trick women by acting like they don't have intuition, but that is a big mistake. Women's intuition is real, and it is strong. Trying to mess with it will only make things worse for you. Now let's talk about female fantasy. This is another area that men need to be careful in. Women are like magnets. They attract what they want, and they know exactly what men desire. That is why it is so important to be aware of your own fantasies. If you let your fantasies get the best of you, then you will end up doing things that you will regret later. Some men think that women are only interested in money or power, but that is not true. Women are human beings just like men. They have their own desires and needs. And if you can fulfill those desires, then you will have her heart. But if you try to trick her or take advantage of her, then you will lose her forever. You see, women are very loyal to the ones they love. They will never forget what you did for them. So always treat them with respect and kindness. Now let's talk about female jealousy. This is one of the most dangerous things about women. They can be extremely jealous and possessive. And if you make them angry, then you will face the wrath of a scorned woman. There is nothing more terrifying than a woman who has been wronged. She will hold on to that grudge and use it against you. That is why it is so important to be careful with women. Don't make them angry or jealous. If you do, then you will suffer the consequences. Now let's talk about female revenge. Women are like snakes. They will strike when you least expect it. If you cross a woman, then you can be sure that she will remember it. She will wait for the perfect moment to strike back, and when she does, it will be deadly. That is why it is so important to be careful with women. Don't make enemies of them, because you never know when they might strike back. Now let's talk about the female ego. This is another area that men need to be careful in. Women have egos just like men, and if you hurt their ego, then you will be in trouble. They are very sensitive about their appearance, status, and intelligence. So be careful what you say around them. If you insult a woman or make her feel inferior, then you will be on her hit list. Now let's talk about female manipulation. This is one of the most powerful things about women. They can manipulate men like puppets. They can control them and make them do things that they don't want to do. Some men think that they are too smart to be manipulated by women, but they are wrong. Women are masters of manipulation, and they can trick even the smartest man. Now let's talk about female seduction. This is one of the most fascinating things about women. They are like sirens who lure sailors to their death. They can seduce men and make them do things that they would never normally do. Some men think that they are immune to female seduction, but they are wrong. Women are experts at what they do, and they can make even the strongest man weak in the knees. The female body is like a battlefield. There are many traps and dangers, but there is also great power. Those who can conquer the female body will become its king, but those who are not careful will be destroyed by it. Listen to me carefully. The female body is not like the male body. It is more fragile and delicate, but it is also more powerful. The female body is like a temple that should be respected and honored. You must never treat a woman's body with disrespect or violence. To do so will bring nothing but pain and suffering. Now let's talk about female seduction. This is where things get really interesting. Women are like puzzles that need to be solved. Each one is different and unique, and it takes a special kind of man to figure them out. Female seduction is not about brute force or aggression. It is about finesse, patience, and skill. You must be able to read a woman's body language and understand her mind. If you can do that, then you will be able to seduce her and unlock the secrets of her body. But be warned, my brothers, female seduction is not for the weak of heart. It takes a strong and confident man to succeed. Now let's talk about female submission. This is the ultimate prize in the game of seduction. When a woman submits to a man, it means that she trusts him completely. She gives up her body and her mind to him and becomes his property. This is the highest form of surrender, and it is something that every man should strive for. But remember, brothers, female submission is not easy to achieve. It takes a true leader to dominate a woman's mind and body. If you want to win the ultimate prize, then you must be willing to put in the work. Now let's talk about female pleasure. This is the key to unlocking the female body. Every woman wants to be pleasured, and it is up to the man to figure out how to do it. Some women are easy to please, but others are much more difficult. It takes a patient and skilled lover to satisfy a woman's desire for pleasure. Now let's talk about female love. This is the holy grail of female seduction. When a woman loves a man, she gives him her all. She becomes his partner and companion, and they build a life together. This is the ultimate reward for a successful seducer, but achieving female love is not easy. It takes a man who is worthy of her affection to win a woman's love. Remember, brothers, the female body is a powerful and dangerous place. It is full of traps and challenges, but it is also full of rewards and pleasures. If you are not careful, you could be destroyed by the female body. But if you are willing to learn its secrets, then you will become its conqueror.